Hi, my name is Eric Moises Monreal Sanchez. Today, for my second partial project, I'm going to talk about the way that the pandemic has changed our lives because of COVID. First of all, the most obvious thing I think is that people got separated into teams, we can say it that way. People who actually believe that COVID is real and how dangerous it can be, because they have seen a lot of people who get sick, who actually may go to the hospital or needs go to the hospital because of the severity of the virus in their bodies, and also the people who don't believe that the virus is real. I don't know why, but they think it's an invention from the government, and the governors they want us to be afraid, and they want to get through. I don't know why. I can't actually understand what they really think, but that those are the two teams that we can see nowadays. Because of COVID, nowadays we cannot travel as we used to do. We have to be we have to make conscious about the things that we do. Where should we go now? Where can we go now? How dangerous it might be, because there's gonna be a lot of places where we're gonna see a lot of people. They getting close and closer every time. I mean, they do not respect the personal space, and it's so possible to get sick, to get infected in those places. So that's why nowadays we have to really make conscious about where we can go and where we can't. And also we do that, I mean, because of the health of our family. I mean, in my own way to think, I don't care that much if I get sick, if I get infected, but it will be so hard to me to know that maybe my grandma, my mother, or my brother, they become sick. I mean, I will say that because of the things that they say, it will be so hard to me to get through the sickness, that I don't know what will be if they get sick. So that's one reason. One reason I have to take care about them. And also, it makes us think about the possible time, the things that we can do nowadays. Like, maybe not all the time we can enjoy family time as we used to do. I mean, on my own, I can say that nowadays I don't visit my grandma that often as I used to do, because sometimes I'm afraid of, if I am sick, if I'm infected, I can go and infect also my grandma. And I think it will be something really nice to remember, or to go back to that normality that we used to have. Also, at these times, we could see the way that a lot of people may act. The I would say this, poor decisions that our government may take, or governors from other countries may take to have control of the pandemic, and even the culture of the countries. It depends so much. But the way our governors or leaders act is the way that a lot of people may be involved or moved by. So I think it's actually something so important we can see nowadays. It's something that is way much obvious than other times. As a student, I have to say that we have to become self-taught, because I mean, there are a lot of good teachers, I know, but there are also some teachers that don't get used to the technologies, or even they didn't get used to not see the students in front of them. And so that's why it becomes a little bit harder, or actually we don't like to ask, and we have to investigate a little more. Or some professors that they only give like some homework, and they don't even speak about the homework. They keep going with the topics. Um, I think that's something really so important, and also take us the opportunity to have an experience, maybe with the workshops, with laboratories in the university. That's something that has changed a lot in this new normality, as I can see it. And me as an engineer, as a mechatronics engineer student. And I think the last thing that is, I mean, the less important, something that we used to like so much, the way we used to spend our time. Nowadays, we cannot go to the cinema as we used to do. We cannot go to the club, to the patios, or something like that, as we used to do, because there's a lot of people. It's such a big danger for us and for all the people around us to go to these places. And I think in all the things that I just said, we can involve the way that normality has changed and how the pandemic has affected our world and our lives, especially. And that's all.